And welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining me today on my latest Liverpool podcast. If you're new around here, I talk about all the latest Liverpool transfers, look in depth on all the stories and sources in terms of incoming players and outgoing players, everything Liverpool related, team news as well. So if you're new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. But we've got a packed show today for you. Jerome Boateng, we'll get started really. We'll go into that and then we've got Nabil Fekir, all the latest on that story as well. And we've got the goalkeeping merry-go-round that is happening at this current moment in time. Alison, Oblak and Courtois, who is going to end up where? We're going to be talking about that later on in the show. And obviously, just a quick note, Adam Bogdan has left Liverpool Football Club. Hey, all the best, Adam. He didn't really play at all for us, did he? I don't even know how he even ended up at Liverpool Football Club, but all the best, Adam Bogdan. And literally just to touch on Zinedine Zidane as well, just before we started the show. He has left after winning 3 European Cups on the bounce. He is searching for a new challenge in the European game. He's done an absolutely fantastic job. Shame we lost against him. Zidane, you could have at least let Liverpool win the Champions League, mate. But yeah, he is left Real Madrid with mutual consent. All the best to him. I reckon he might be going to Bayern Munich when we talk about this as well. So we're going to the Jerome Boateng news. A lot of German press are talking about the Bayern Munich overhaul in terms of their squad facilities. It could touch on an incoming manager, whether that's Zidane or whoever comes into the Bundesliga-based team. But everyone, would you take Jerome Boateng for £40 million if Liverpool and if they do go in for the German international? He's got bags of experience, but we could talk about his injury records. This could be a potential stumbling block. But for me, if you're bringing in potentially a player of that experience for 40 million, he's around about 29, 30 years old. If you put along his experience is worth probably a lot more than £40 million. If you can get a fit Jerome Boateng and get him playing alongside Virgil van Dijk, I tell you what, that would be possibly one of the strongest defensive partnerships in the world game if we could pull it off. Jurgen Klopp is a known admirer. When he was at Dortmund, he had a look at him when he was at Manchester City. Obviously Bayern Munich made their bid and got him anyway. But it's very interesting. Everyone, this is a story that will probably go on for a lot longer. If it's factual, if it's just rumour based, we will find out. But everyone, I just want to bring that story up to you. Would you take Jerome Boateng at Liverpool Football Club? Let me know in the comment section below, everyone. We're going to the Nabil Fekir news as well now. This is a story in which we've all been talking about on our channel, haven't we? Every single one of us. He's a player, we all know Nabil's quality. He's on international duty now with France. He got a goal against Ireland. It was a little jammy goal. He outside the box. Keeper really should have saved it. But I want this deal to happen. I think if Nabil did come into Liverpool, you could possibly see a switch from a 4-3-3 to an even adapting to a possible 4-2-3-1. Obviously with Fabinho and Naby playing in the defensive midfield positions. But obviously given their right, one would sit and one would move forward. But it's an exciting time to be a Liverpool fan. And having Jurgen Klopp at our football club, we can talk about the Jerome Boatengs, we can talk about the Fabinhos coming and anyone else, big names, because big names want to play under Liverpool, play for Liverpool, and most importantly, the biggest signing, as soon as Jurgen Klopp come in, I said he's going to be the biggest signing in Liverpool's history, and I still mean that in terms of his player recruitment. We didn't see this under Brendan Rodgers. We didn't see these high caliber players wanting to play for Liverpool. It's been so long since we've seen this, but it's refreshing and it's exciting. Really, I can't wait. But the Nabil Fekir news, will it get done before the World Cup? I've got a feeling Leon might wait just after the World Cup, or as soon as I release this video, like I did with the Fabinho news, that Fekir could get announced. So don't hold me by my word on this, because this deal could potentially happen within a couple of seconds, or a couple of weeks or a couple of months anyway. But hopefully it's it's earlier, a lot earlier by the end of this week. But everyone, let me know your thoughts on the Fekir news. Where do you see him playing? Really, like, obviously, you can play a centre forward role as a false 9 as well, compared to Bobby Firmino. Give him a little rest. But seems to be the main creative attacking midfielder Liverpool are in search and looking to replace Felipe Coutinho. So let me know your thoughts on Fekir. There's nothing really concrete. There's been a lot of journalists, obviously, in Telegraph. Everyone's talking about him, but until I see that man on Liverpool's website, I'll believe it. I can't wait, and hopefully he does sign very soon. But going on to the last story, really, everyone, it's the goalkeeping situation. Alison, agent Bobby Firmino, has been with him in training for Brazil. He's going to be turning up at the weekend for Brazil versus Croatia at Anfield. That's Alison and Bobby Firmino. Bobby Firmino versus Dejan Lovren. Let me know, everyone, if you're going to that match. I'm going to try and get a ticket, because that would be a fantastic seeing Neymar at Anfield. That would be once in a lifetime opportunity. Hopefully you get to Anfield a lot more if we get, obviously, PSG, or potential, even if we do get Real Madrid, if Neymar does move to Real, which I think he will do. But everyone, let me know if you're going to that match, the friendly international. But Alison, it's been coming out of, obviously, the Italian news and everything over there that Chelsea have maybe potentially submitted a bid in for the Brazilian, or Oblak, or Courtois. Courtois the mad one, really. I don't see Courtois coming to Liverpool. But everyone, if you are out of those 3 names, who would you like Liverpool to sign? For me, I'll let you know straight away. It's Jan Oblak at Atletico Madrid. He's got experience of playing in big European finals, semi-finals. He's the most experienced out of those 3. For me personally, I want to know your thoughts. Get involved in every single one of them. But as I started off the show anyway, transfer merry-go-rounds, because if we do see one of these deals, if Alison does go to Chelsea, if Courtois comes to us, or if he goes to Atletico Madrid, obviously Courtois, his kids and family are still over in Spain, and there has been a lot of talk in the last year or so of him potentially moving back to Madrid, whether it's Real or Atletico. It's whether to be seen. But if he did go back to Atletico Madrid, and Liverpool did put a bid in for Oblak, and Chelsea put a bid in replacing Courtois for Alison, this is so confusing, isn't it? But if it does happen, for me personally, I'd love Oblak, but I'd be very happy if we did go and get Alison anyway. Roma have obviously set their price tag at 79 million. I think it's very, very evident that that is the price tag Roma are wanting to get for the Brazilian international. Brazil's number 1. You're getting a big keeper. You see them when Liverpool were at home against Roma. He stopped that game from being about 10-0, literally. Even though he did get like 5 goals scored past him, he did stop quite a lot of goals going past into his goal anyway. But it's a very interesting one. I'd be very happy with any of them, but the least likely I can see potentially happening is the Courtois one. Hopefully, be mad if he did come, but I cannot see it, everyone. It's only going to be, for me, I want to know all your thoughts. Get involved in the comment section below. I can just see Oblak or Alison coming, or it could be a completely different name, just like the Fabinho news. This could all these transfers could be an absolute smokescreen. That's what I've been thinking, Joe, in terms of the Fabinho news. When we done that deal, no one knew about that. If anyone says that he did, no one knew, really. We had the little bit of news coming out like 2 hours before Fabinho got announced, like we were going to get linked with him. Obviously, I done my video on that, and then it happened so quick. Fabinho wasn't a name that was getting linked, so that's why I'm excited, because these could all be smokescreens for other potential signings coming in, and that makes it even more exciting. But I'd really love Liverpool to sign Jerome Boateng, one of the most experienced centre-backs in Europe that has been over the last 2-3 years. World Cup international winner, Euros winner as well. But let me know your thoughts on all the stories. Boateng, Fekir, Alison, Oblak, Courtois, Boateng going, and obviously the absolute legend Zidane leaving. All the best to Zidane as well. He's done a cracking job at Real Madrid. Shame about at the weekend. Why did you have to do it against us? But unlucky, lads. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on that as well. But everyone, If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe, put your bell's notification on as well. And I'll be doing a lot more Skype podcast call-ins as well. Then I'll be getting on them as well. So thank you for listening, everyone. And drop a like on the video. It goes an absolute long way, you legends. I love you and leave you, fellow Redmen, wherever you are in the world. Hope you enjoyed this latest podcast, and I'll see you in another video. If anything breaks, literally, I'll be right on a video for you, and I'll see you in another video. Chill out, everyone.